A pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to High School Hoops on IndianaSRN on the south side of Indianapolis tonight, as the Roncalli Royals at 8-10 on the season host the 15-3 Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles, ranked 11th in Class 3A. Hi again, everybody. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. So pleased you've chosen to spend some of your evening with us on this Friday night here on IndianaSRN and the IndianaSRN family of networks. And, Coach, coming into this one tonight, the Royals looking to get back into some type of winning form with postseason just a few weeks away. They come in losers of 3 consecutive and 4 of their last 5 overall. Meanwhile, for the Golden Eagles, it's been mostly smooth sailing. They've won 2 straight and have won 5 of their last 6 games. So kind of polar opposites tonight. Both teams looking to continue, at least for the Eagles, winning ways, and the Royals trying to refine their identity before the postseason rolls along.
Well, first of all, I must compliment you on your reindeer and your sleigh. It was very nice how you drove up to the studio tonight. Very nice. And the one reindeer with a red nose, that's pretty impressive. I don't know where you got that at. But you're right. You know, you look at both of these teams going, if you will, opposite directions, and Roncalli just needs really try to regroup because sectional play is a couple weeks away. That's when you have to play your best basketball because one and you're done in that tournament. For Guerin Catholic, this could be a very interesting ball game because this could be a trap game. They play Roncalli tonight, then they turn around and play Chittard, another conference opponent. If they win both of them, they finish second in the conference. Then Tuesday they have to play Anderson. So their tough stretch, this is a tough 3-game stretch, and Bobby Allen's very concerned about how they get off to the start of this because this is their last road game until they get to sectional play.
We've talked with a number of different people involved within the Roncalli program. We know this is a team right now that's in a little bit of a transitional period. Coach Michael Wantz, longtime coach of the Roncalli Royals, doing a lot of interchanging with lineups, trying to find the right mixture, if you will, of pieces to get their footing ready for postseason play inside of Sectional 11. What have you seen from them over the course of the games you've done so far this year, and what do you need to see from them to get a win tonight against Guerin?
This is our 3rd game that we've had Roncalli, and one of the things, and he talked about that last week, I'm just looking for 5 kids to do what I ask them to do, shoot the ball when I tell them to shoot the ball, and run their offense. And until I get that, we're going to play mixed match until we get a kid to do that. So you, at this point, now you look at senior leadership and say, okay, seniors, you have to step up and you have to show us what you have to do. Because you already know his system. He's been around long enough that the system is at Roncalli. And I think a lot of it, Jimmy, to be honest with you, I've had some teams where it just has to be at confidence. You have to shoot the ball well one night, you have to win the game, you have to win the rebounds. And once you do that, the light bulb sometimes then kicks off. And I think that may be what he's waiting for, the light bulb to kick off and say, we are good enough to do this. I mean, they are 8-10. They're not too far away from being 500, and they don't play a very tough schedule.
No, they're not. And
it's a pretty hard schedule.
This is a critical juncture for the Royals. Coach wants a pillar within the Circle City Conference, particularly when it comes to tenure. This is 19th season at the helm, and a pretty impressive stat that I know Coach doesn't care about, but those that are into that kind of thing at least admire from afar. This is their last stretch for them to achieve something that's happened for him in 17 of his 19 season at the helm, which is win 10 games.
Yeah. And here's the interesting thing, too. On the other side, Bobby Allen, 1 win away from 100. He wins tonight, he gets 100. As a coach, man, that is like, woo! Then you go to 150, then to 200. And his kids know that. So how much pressure does his kids have on their self tonight that will help Roncalli play better because they want that 100 victory for Coach?
How focused in are you, speaking of the Golden Eagles, with the dynamic duo that leads this front court for the Golden Eagles in Caleb Edwards and Joseph Pavilion?
They're going to get the ball a lot. I mean, if Joseph gets the ball on a move, or he walks into a shot, or he gets that shot from three-point land, the first two go in, watch out, he can go for 20. I think we've seen him go for 31 against Newcastle in game number 2. And that's the game they barely won by 4. Then it seemed like they were winning by 50.
That duo has been so fun to watch all season long.
Yep.
Let's shift gears to my favorite portion of our pregame show. We might split it in between 2 segments, depending on where we're at with our run-up to the national anthem. It's Coach's keys to the game.
For Guerin Catholic, they need to get a quick start. This is a tough place to play. It's not the Woodshed, but it is the Vinny. Talk on D and limit on one shot. For Roncalli, shoot the ball well from the get-go. Shoot the ball well. Then you got to block out, and you cannot let their three-point shooters be wide open, or they're going to hurt you.
Matchup in the last 35 years, Roncalli leads that series 4-2. At Roncalli, they're split at 1 win apiece. The last meeting back on December 6th of 2019, when it was a win for Guerin Catholic, 56-54. Stay with us. We'll have starters and the tip of the 15-3 Golden Eagles and the 8-10 Roncalli Royals. You're watching on IndianaSRN.
What's the number one misconception you think about Freemasonry?
Well, I think most people just think of Freemasonry as some kind of secret society, and you go with some of the rumors out there and so on, and they really don't understand who we are. They don't understand that we are a fraternity of brothers first, and our obligation is to take care of each other and our widows and orphans, etc., within our group. They don't understand what the fraternity part of Freemasonry really is, and that's the misconception that's out there. I think first and foremost of anyone that wants to join Freemasonry, I'd like them to know that it's really not a secret society. You may say it's a society with a secret because we have some handshakes and some passwords that you could easily find down in a library if you get the right book. Freemasonry is more, it's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity, it's a way of sharing common thoughts and everything with people of all different vocations that really understand of getting together on the level. Whether you're a judge or a police officer or a janitor, you're all on the same level when you're in a Masonic lodge room. And I think that's one of the greatest things, that you can sit with people of all vocations, but you have that certain thing in common, that you're all brothers.
Hey, it's Keith Myers from Indiana Sports Radio Network. Well, thank you that you're watching the game tonight on IndianaSRN. If you would like to know more information about IndianaSRN, send me an email, coach@indianasrn.org. As vice president of this company, we hope that you sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game.
Back at Roncalli High School, let's take a look at the starters for both teams, starting with the 11th ranked in Class 3A and 15-3, Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles. At one guard, a 6'3 senior averaging 15 points per contest, number 1, Caleb Edwards. At another guard, a 5'11 senior, number 3, Joseph Abilia, averaging 16 points per game. At a forward, a 6'2 junior, number 12, Will Grissom, averaging 9.5 per contest. At a guard, a 6-foot freshman, number 24, Jack Cherry, averaging just under 2 points per game. And rounding them out, a forward at 6'5 and a senior, number 32, Matthew Gillis, averaging 11 points per contest. Head coach is Bobby Allop in his third season at the helm of the Golden Eagles. 43-22 during that tenure. His ninth season overall, seeking career win number 100. 99 and 96 he is, a 5.08 record. For the Roncalli Royals, at one guard, a 5'9 senior, number 11, Luke Aller, averaging just under 1 point per contest. At another guard, a 5'11 junior, number 20, Caden Gore, averaging 2 points per game. At a forward, a 6'3 junior, number 25, Aiden Leffler, averaging just a tick under 7 points per ball game. At another forward, a 6'4 sophomore, number 34, Luke Kegaris, averaging 2.4 points per game. And rounding them out in the middle, a 6'6 sophomore center, number 44, Trevor Lauk, averaging 6.3 points per contest. Head coach of the Royals is Michael Wantz in his 19th season at the helm. 264 and 156, good for a 629 win percentage. Royals and the home whites, Guerin Catholic and the road blacks.
Johnny
Coach, final
Harrell.
thoughts.
I'm sorry, Johnny Harrell picks this game 59-50. Johnny is 83% on the year on predicting. That's pretty good.
The exact margin or exact score?
Exact score. No, the margin. Who wins? Not by the score, but 83%.
Just the win. Just the win straight up.
83% is pretty good. I'll take that. I
very
never
impressive.
had that as a coach.
That's very, very impressive. Ball is tapped, controlled, and won by the Royals. And this first quarter is brought to you by the Morales Group. Caden Gore operates at the top as we see a man-to-man look from the Golden Eagles to open this one.
I think Roncalli might want to take very slow possessions and make this a very short game.
Long triple off the mark. Rebound won by Oler. They'll reset things. Trevor Lauk feeds to Leffler. He lost it off his leg. Out of bounds. Turnover forced. Golden Eagles basketball.
You know, Lauk, number 44, big guy. He'll be down in the post. If he gets the ball in the post, he's money.
Scoring about 6 points per is the sophomore. Played on a JV team last year that went 18-3. Nice drive by Caleb Edwards, but it's left short. Rebound cleared by Lauk. Gore sees the floor. Clapping for it was Oler. They get it over in the corner. Catch and shoot. He knocks it down. Luke Aller from distance, and the Royals draw first blood. Little post touch. And a beautiful finish by Matthew Gillis. He loves that block work.
And he's got great feet, too. I mean, he moves well with the ball. He's got good foot speed, and he's a big boy.
It's going to be fun to see him battle with Lauk throughout the night. Skip pass. Gore resets things. Nice crowd in attendance here at Roncalli's new venue. Catch and shoot again. Aller, he's 2 for 2. And a timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Tonight's game brought to you by Alley Cat Gymnastics. Do you have a child attending a daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area? Are they interested in gymnastics or a Ninja Warrior class? Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. We even have ninja classes for your little warrior. For more information, visit our website at www.alleycatgymnastics.com or call us at 317-820-9484. And by Officially Human, our foundational goal is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and courts. Check out our website at officiallyhuman.com.
One of the officials tonight, Steve Mazingo, a guy that used to work in the booth of IndianaSRN, now officiating, been officiating for 20-plus years. Good job to see Steve on the floor tonight.
Always good to see a member of the IndianaSRN family. Beautiful drive and finish by Caleb Edwards with some contact, too. It's a 2-point game. Royals to answer. A floater won't go for Aller, but the rebound by Lauk. A third chance at it, and he's hacked. The sophomore battling down low and can earn the 2 points the hard way at the line.
And, you know, you see a little bit of the frustration on his body, but you know what? He's a sophomore. He's playing against juniors, seniors. He'll get that okay.
It's one of those things that as he grows as a player, I completely agree with you, Coach. He'll get more calmness. He'll get more patience down low. Starts to grow and develop as a big man and an asset down low. Props to him, though, for how well he plays against upperclassmen. Knocks down both free throws there.
And we got to say this, he takes his athletic ability from his mom. So, Dad's probably listening or watched the replay. So that was in the script, Dave. I'm sorry I was supposed to say that.
Yeah, I didn't write that script, Coach Lauk. Just want to make that clear off the bat. There's a foul. Going to go on Lauk. It'll be his first and the first on the team. The baseline out of bounds for the Golden Eagles. Touch for Gillis, battling with Lauk. Lauk stays up big, and he forced to travel, did he? Let's see, or is it on body foul? Oh, they're going to say it's body contact. Thought the initial side judge was going to say that the pivot foot was moved by Gillis because of Lauk's defense, but instead, that'll be his second.
Now he's in foul trouble. Well, how long do you go for him? Because, Coach is upset. That's his big man. That's the guy he needs on the floor.
And that's a matchup that will be exploited. They're going to go at it again. Lauk staying up big. They left Edwards, though, all alone, and he made him pay. Caleb Edwards makes it a one-point game. He's got 5. Nice stroke by the senior. Skip pass. Operated by Kagaris. Aller gives to Leffler. Back to Aller, forcing the issue. Nice bounce pass. Lauk cannot turn it home. Trevor Lauk active on both ends.
Yep.
Foul's going to go against the freshman, Jack Cherry. What an asset he has been for the Golden Eagles this season.
Both coaches have the same idea about using their big man tonight, aren't they?
Liking to feed him in the post, a little old school style play. Lauk unhappy with himself, leaving that one short. Cherry inserted into the starting lineup at the midway point of the season. Lauk splits the pair.
And, as a freshman coming off the bench like that, that's a lot of big shoes to fill.
Gillis again going right at Lauk. They're trying to pick up that third foul on the sophomore. Adjustment and a finish by Will Grissom.
I don't know how he got that off. That's great defense.
Ties us at 9. Our first tie of the evening. Gore on the R of Roncalli at half court. Finds Aller in between the circles. Kagaris lost it. Fighting for it. And able to be won by Gillis. They'll reset things. Bobilia, beautiful find. Gillis. Defense was held up there by Aller, and Lauk clears the rebound. Lauk inside. Spins on Gillis. Can't get it to go. Rebound falls right to Gore. Long 2. Edwards tracks it down and walks the tightrope.
How about Lauk in a good position?
The sophomore not afraid of the matchup with the senior. Long 3 by Edwards, no. Leffler controls.
You can tell Guerin is not at home because those shots go in. Softer rims at home, maybe a little tighter here at Roncalli.
Fresh rims,
Well, when I was a coach, man, I tightened them up when I had visitors coming in, let me tell you.
There's a hand check on Jack Cherry. That'll be his second. Let's take a look back at this triple from Edwards. Give credit to Gillis on the find there. Good vision by the big man.
Yep, kicking it back out.
Tell you what, on the old days now, about a year ago, but throughout Roncalli's history, the joke was that the stage end of the gymnasium was a very loose rim. He got very, very kind. No such issues here at the new stadium.
No.
Working in the post. High post on the baseline is Leffler. Somehow finds Matthew Babb, who's checked in. Back to Leffler for 3. Won't fall. Edwards the rebound. Blows by a defender. And what a feed for Gillis, but he blew the layup.
Too hard off the backboard. Again, you're home. That's not going to happen to you, right? You're used to the rims at home.
Royals dodge a bullet there. Kegeris, quick pass, active hands by Edwards. Who's the last off of? They'll say it's last off Edwards. It'll stay on this end.
Have you seen, now we've seen Guerin a couple of times. Edwards has improved his game speed-wise defensively, don't you think, Jimmy?
He has a nose for the basketball that wasn't there mid-season.
Good.
He's active hands immediately when that pass is out there if he's in the area. Almost kind of like a free safety, ready to go make a play on the ball.
You know, we've only done 30 games this year together, so we've seen a lot of basketball.
No doubt about that. Pass inside. Leffler. Battling with Edwards. Contorts, throws it up there for a prayer, and it falls. Aiden Leffler. Lead back to the Royals. Edwards thought about a triple. Will Grissom feeds inside. Tapped away, and last touched by Guerin Catholic. I'll say this, Coach. We've done, I think this is the second Roncalli game I've been on. But just for the people we've talked to, this is the best quarter so far. We've got 2 minutes left that I've seen from them in a long time.
Yeah, Rob Brown talked to both of us today and said they need to put together 4 good quarters. If they just play this well the whole entire game, they could come up with a W very easily.
Donahue matched up with Bobilia. It's a tall task with the 11th-ranked Golden Eagles. One of the tops in the conference. Babb, make that Kegeris. Baseline. Edwards came over to help. Kegeris followed the shot. He's fouled. Is it on the floor or is it in the act? Kegeris thinks it's in the act. The foul, I believe, is going to go on Etchison. Matthew Etchison, an Energizer bunny off the bench for the Golden Eagles. One of their leading sixth men. Free throw off the mark for Kegeris. So much speed and energy for the junior. Etchison.
If you're Guerin Catholic right now, you have came out really flat. And you got to do something as Gillis comes back into the ballgame. You got to do something to unite your team, a three-pointer. So watch Pavilion maybe coming down the next down the floor and seeing what he does.
Kegeris splits the pair, an 89% free throw shooter on the season.
I take that.
Royals lead by 3. Less than 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Bobilia. Gillis calling for it. Down low, they'll give to Edwards instead. Beautiful crossover. Split both defenders. He lost it. It'll stay on this end.
He split the defenders, but the thing he didn't do, Jimmy, he didn't put the ball up in the rim. You got to get ready to shoot the ball. You split. Now you got to get you're climaxed up. Now you got to shoot the basketball.
I don't know if he was looking for an open man or trying to make an extra pass. I agree with you either way. Edwards had it stripped. Got it back, though. Corner. 3. Long for Grissom. Let's see if the Royals, how aggressive they play this. Ninja out there. Make that Felmuth, rather, excuse me. Babb. High off the window, no. Here come the Golden Eagles. They have numbers. What active hands by Babb. Makes up for the mistake on one end with a steal on the other.
And you reward that by you get open now, son. They're going to give you the ball.
Kegeris with Edwards draped over him. Kegeris. They give to Babb. 10 seconds in the quarter. 5 in the quarter. Working with contact, and that might be an offensive foul. Edwards gave the head bob, and Donahue extended the forearm. Last shot of the quarter belongs to the Golden Eagles. 3rd foul on the Royals. Heaved from the volleyball line, off the back iron, and that'll end the first quarter of play. The Royals coming out strong. The Eagles a little flat. Plenty of time for the Golden Eagles to rally back, though. Stay with us. It's 12-9, end of 1 on IndianaSRN. Back at Roncalli, excuse me. Guerin Catholic trailing by 3. The Royals with that advantage at the end of one. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach, Keith Myers. Thank you again so much for joining us on IndianaSRN and the IndianaSRN family of networks. Going to be a fun Saturday tomorrow. Semi-state action for us. We'll be at Jasper for some exciting hoops action.
Bus leaves at 7:15, Jimmy.
Hoot, hoot. Road trip. This second quarter brought to you by College Hunks and Movers. Golden Eagles with the basketball. Trailing by 3. Leading scorer for the Eagles that first quarter, no surprise, Caleb Edwards with 5 out there on the top of your screen. Joseph Avilia, who just threw that inbounds pass to Gillis, is scoreless. Gillis, what a move up and under, but again he missed the layup, stayed true with it, and got it to go. He now has 4.
Boy, he seems like he's a little frustrated, but stay right with it.
I give credit to the Royals defense. They've been able to battle well with Gillis for the most part. He still has 4, though. The Royals lead by 1. They'll feed inside. Kick to Felmuth for 3. Knocks it down. Thomas Felmuth from deep in the corner. His first basket of the ball game matches the largest lead of the game for the Royals at 4.
We had Roncalli last week against Heritage Christian. Those shots did not fall last week.
You mentioned that a lot last week, how this game, that game being, of course, the one against Heritage Christian, Babilia 3 answers. Knocks it down, his first basket of the night. It could have been a different story perhaps against Heritage Christian, at least in terms of game flow, had the shots they've hit so far tonight fallen last week.
And then Babilia does his world-famous spin and win.
Shoots it from a 39% clip from beyond the arc.
Crazy shooter.
One of the most fun players to watch in the conference. Edwards with active hands forces Donahue to go to the backcourt.
You take this conference and you take the top 10 players in this conference, you go undefeated.
Be a force to be reckoned with. There's no doubt about that. Pass inside, and Gillis is going to get called for coming over the back with the reach. So look at the Felmuth 3. Beautiful find in the corner there. On that pass, I believe that was Donahue that made the pass. Royals to inbound. Quick little hot potato pass to Lauk. Here goes Babilia.
See, how smart is the senior?
Gillis misfired. Help defense came flashing, and Gillis looked rattled by it. Gore all the way. Tried to kick it out. I think he thought he'd have help there. No one was home. It's turned into a track meet the last couple of possessions. Babilia gives to Edwards, and he's body checked by Hegwood. It'll be Michael's first. Look at the Babilia 3.
I mean, he's done this all year long. I mean, that is deep, folks.
And he started on the baseline. Got 2 screens along the way, lack of communication from the Royal defense. Easy knockdown for the senior.
And we talked about that in pregame. If he gets that screen and he gets that open shot, 39% of the time he's going to go in, 3-point lane. Shoot, I saw 39% once.
Edwards almost lost it. Beautiful crossover. Almost turned it home. He'll head to the line to earn those 2 points the hard way.
Royals foul number 24, Hegwood, his second, team's 5th.
Edwards, a 69% free throw shooter from the line. Tonight's game brought to you by KOA Campgrounds Holiday. Whether you're exploring the local area or hanging out at the campground, KOA Holidays are an ideal place to relax and play. There's plenty to do with amenities and services to make your stay memorable. Make your reservation now for the 2021 season. Give them a call today at 317-849-1397. KOA Campgrounds Holiday, located at I-70 and Mount Comfort Road. Both free throws made by Edwards. Give him 7 now on the evening, and the lead belongs to the Golden Eagles for the first time tonight.
Now you have to, if you're Guerin, you need a couple of stops here, but you got to watch inside again. Oh, steal.
Babilia off to the races. Easy layup. It's a 7-0 run for Guerin Catholic and their largest lead of the night. Coach Wantz with a timeout.
Roncalli, a full
It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Less than 5 minutes to go in this first half. Golden Eagles storm in front on IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Hey, Jimmy, a lot of people are having viewing parties now watching IndianaSRN. I know there's a couple of viewing parties going on at Guerin Catholic tonight. And if you're having a viewing party, contact us. Let us know. Let us know by a tweet at IndianaSRN. We'll give you a shout out. Follow us also on Twitter, Facebook, and also YouTube. And hit that subscribe button. Here's the steal by Bavilla.
Just active hands, read the pass right from the get-go, and it's very hard to beat him one-on-one in space like that. That basket gave the Golden Eagles this 3-point lead.
Girls watching us on SRN, he was waving to us. Did you see her?
Yeah, I saw the wave. I didn't assume it was to us, but I guess it could have been.
Absolutely. We just studied and give us a shout out. Drop a quarter in the dime for him.
4:30 to go in the second quarter. Felmuth with a pass inside, stolen away. Edwards had it poked from behind by Felmuth. Thought we might see some hang time by Caleb Edwards. Instead, harmlessly poked out of bounds. Golden Eagles basketball on the baseline.
How about his brother struggling to help get that defense as well, and then recognize his brother was out in the open?
Well, the trust is apparently still there as he gives it quickly to Elijah Edwards. Now Bavilla controls. Approaching the halfway point of this second quarter. Bavilla skips left side. Shot is short, out of bounds to the Royals. Just one field goal. Approaching 4 minutes into the second quarter for Roncalli. That triple from Felmuth in the corner.
You know, the scoring drought continues because that's what happened to them last week. They only scored 4 points in the third quarter, and Heritage Christian extended that lead to double digits.
Tonight's game brought to you by Summers Heating and Cooling. When you're looking for prompt professional service, you can find the experienced team you need at Summers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. We're family owned and operated. Call Summers Heating and Cooling today at 317-620-1073. Feed inside to Lauk, his first post touch since the first quarter. Gives to Leffler. Lauk wants it back. They send a double team. Bavilla, did he force the tie-up or is it a foul? It is a jump ball tie-up. Great play by Joseph Bavilla. Arrow will favor Roncalli, so it'll stay here. High basketball IQ play there by the senior. Quick pass inside, stolen away. Up ahead we run. A Euro for Edwards. No. Rebound won by Grissom. Out of bounds. Last off of Luke Aller.
That time, though, 3 players of Guerin Catholic underneath the basket. First time in a long, long time we've seen 3 players, which tells me Roncalli is not sealing like they did early in the first quarter.
It's a good point. Something we'll have to keep an eye on as things continue. Bavilla catch and shoot 3 off the feed from Gillis. He's now got 8.
All in this quarter, Jimmy.
Lead is 6, largest of the game for either team. Royals in trouble. Kick to Aller. He had been instant offense in the first quarter. Rebound won by Kagaris. He'll rise. Can't finish. Grissom the rebound. Quickly up ahead of Bavilla. It's a 2-on-3. And Joseph will bring it back out wisely.
Like he has eyes behind his head.
Split a double team there. If that's on Lauk, that's his third. It'll be on Caden Gore instead.
Look at, he passes inside. Gillis has two two options that time. Go to the basket, go to the baseline basket, or kick it back to Joseph, and you trust Joseph to knock those things down.
And they caught Guerin at catch-22, but Babilia almost got that one to go, and almost the same thing there. He's the inbounder, and they forget about the inbounder after that initial pass. They help down or help away. Babilia almost made him pay twice.
We got to go back all the way back to the Newcastle game. That's how they won that game.
Feed inside to Lauk. Trevor hanging and finishing. His first point since the first quarter, now 5 on the night. It ends the scoring drought for the Royals. Elijah Edwards into Gillis, battling. Babilia on a tightrope from Gillis. 11 points all in the quarter for Joseph Babilia, and the lead is 7. What a pass.
It's like they just telegraph. I mean, here you go. It's your turn.
Well, the seniors have played together for a long time.
Yeah, they have.
On the same wavelength on many nights, especially there.
And if I remember correctly, I think Joseph played when he was a freshman on this varsity squad.
Leffler gives to Kagaris. Not a lot of movement from the Royals offensively. Just over 90 seconds to go in this second quarter. Edwards with the steal. Jump ball tie-up will favor the Golden Eagles. Great defense from Guerin Catholic. Look back at Lauk going to work.
I like this big fella. Look at the foot. Kept it solid. Right up on the rim.
And number 14, Feldman.
In the quarter, it's a 15-5 advantage for Guerin Catholic. 90 seconds left, but the Royals in desperate need of a stop. Can't afford to have this at double figures going into the locker room. Babilia left that short. Big time rebound by Aiden Leffler.
That was Johnson County, folks. Boy, that went in. It's time to leave.
Pack it up. Pack it up, shut her down. Babb. Now Felmuth. Kagaris at the top. The movement has not been there the last couple possessions for the Royals.
And they can't get it into the post where the big fellas want it.
Too congested. What a read by Babilia. Lays it up and in like a gentleman. 13 for him, all in this quarter. The lead is ballooned to 9. Beautiful ball movement. Aller all alone. Can't get it to go. Rebound Felmuth. Fake pass, 3 in the air. 3 knocked down by Aiden Leffler. Got a little bit of separation with that fake pass. He has 5. It's a 6-point game.
That's a big 3-point basket.
Final 5 seconds. Babilia works, pushes, got all the way around the defense and reverse laid it at the horn. What a quarter. 15 points for Joseph Babilia. And the lead for the Golden Eagles at the halftime break is 8.
Look at this. I mean, this is great steal, eye coordination. Just lay it up. Nice basket.
The Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles utilize a 19-8 scoring advantage in that second quarter and head to the locker rooms with an 8-point lead. A lot of answers to be discovered for the Royals at the intermission. Golden Eagles hoping to improve to 16-3 on the year. Stay with us. We'll have the third quarter coming up shortly. You're watching High School Hoops on IndianaSRN.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
I'm Mary. Welcome to Guerin Catholic High School. Many people believe that we're just like any other school, but I'm here today to show you that we're not. At Guerin Catholic, we are family. Now I know that sounds crazy, right? How can a school be like a family? Well, it all starts with St. Theodore Guerin herself. Her charisms inspire us every day. She's been praying for us since before the school was built, before we were even born. On one of her many resting places, it says, "I sleep, but I watch over the house that I have built." As a student, it's so inspiring to know that we have our own saint in heaven praying for us every day. But if you really want to understand what Guerin Catholic's all about, there's a lot more you need to know about us, starting with who we are. Mother Guerin also has some advice for the teachers. She says, love the children first, then teach them. It is these wise words that inspires our teachers to motivate students and look for the best ways to meet each student where they are. You might think with all this love, academics might not be important, but there is nothing further from the truth. It is because of our faith in seeking the truth that we aspire to know all that we can know. But we can't stop there. We have to know how to think about the knowledge in order to make a difference in the world. Whether you need a little extra help or you're ready to be challenged with an international baccalaureate diploma or anything in between, there is a place for you at Guerin Catholic. But we're not just about academics around here. At Guerin Catholic, we are well-rounded. There are so many ways for you to get involved. Obviously, we have sports. We have 21 athletic teams, including swimming. And if you don't play a sport, we're all about supporting those that do. Our student sections are so much fun. We are spirited. And we also have 43 clubs. So if you don't see anything you like, you can start another one. We also have band, choir, orchestra, and theater. We are involved. At Guerin Catholic, there are so many ways for you to discover and use the gifts that God has given you. We are creative. Getting involved in these activities is not just about having fun. It's also about developing skills that help you become a great leader and providing opportunities for you to lead. At Guerin Catholic, we are leaders. Another great way for you to grow as a leader is through service opportunities. There are so many ways for you to share your gifts with others. Mother Guerin says, you will be happy yourself in making others happy. That's what service is all about. By connecting to local organizations or through mission trips, you'll have plenty of opportunities to serve. At Guerin Catholic, we are compassionate. There are so many opportunities to travel at Guerin Catholic, from mission trips to Costa Rica to performing in New York City. We are explorers. You will find the Guerin Catholic community all around the world, working, singing, and learning, all to get closer to Christ. Here we are at our chapel. This is where I leave you. But as you think about your future, I'll give you one last piece of advice from Mother Guerin. Do not give way to uneasiness about the future. Place yourself gently into the hands of Providence.
Or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving has you covered. Honest, uniformed, nice, knowledgeable, service. College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Welcome back to Roncalli High School. 28-20 advantage the visiting Golden Eagles over the Royals of Roncalli. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Want to remind you while we have a second, tonight's game is brought to you by Bertner Electric. We do more than service repairs. We also wire new homes all around the Indianapolis area. You can also ask your builder to use Bertner Electric Incorporated if you build a new home. For free estimates, call Bertner Electric today at 317-565-7779. Important numbers in that first half. Rebounds advantage Roncalli 15-6. Golden Eagles 9 points off turnovers. Brutal stretch there for Roncalli.
Makes a big difference. Yep. And the other thing is the three-point shot opened up a little bit for them in the second quarter, which brings them, in this lead because Babilia, once he got warm, and we talked about it, if he gets warm, watch out. How many have in the second quarter? 15?
Yeah, 15 points for Babilia to lead all scores. The next closest scorer would have been his running mate, Caleb Edwards, who had 7, 5 of which came in quarter number 1. On the Royals side of things, an impressive start to the evening for Luke Aller. He hit 2 triples in the corners in the first quarter for Roncalli. Was held scoreless in that second quarter. Trevor Lauk, correction to your scorebook at home. We had him for 2 fouls after checking the official box score at the intermission. Just 1 personal on the sophomore. Out of the intermission, Coach, what do you need to see differently from Roncalli as they start with the basketball?
I think they got to go back inside. I think that's where they were doing very, very well early, and it's not there for them now. And I think you got to open that up inside game. I think you also have to really concentrate on fundamentally here and do not get blown out of this third quarter. You need to score.
Gore works behind the back on Edwards. Trying to create some separation in the pick and roll game. Lauk top of the key. They find Aller. Babilia right on him. Aller thought he had a man in the corner. Was it kicked? No, it was not. Looked like it ricocheted, but they'll say it was last touched by the Royals. Coach Watt's not happy about that call.
I believe Cherry touched that ball and got away with it. I think it hit his left shoe.
I was going to let you be the independent arbiter there and make the call.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly why you're doing it, too.
Babilia operates in this third quarter, which is brought to you by Piper Logistics. Cherry to Edwards. So Royal on the deck. Edwards lost out of bounds. This third quarter also brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Reynolds Farm Equipment is your full-service John Deere dealer. Browse our selection online or come in and test drive. Get in a yellow seat today. Equipment built to last so you can save big. 12501 Reynolds Drive, Fishers, Indiana. Or give them a call at 317-849-0810.
Great to have them along with us for the whole entire season of basketball and next fall.
You believe the season's almost over?
Yes.
I guess you're the wrong guy to ask.
I'm the scheduler, yes.
Catch and shoot three in the air. Three through the bottom of the net. Luke Kegaris knocks it down. His first field goal of the evening, 5-point game. After being held to just 8 points in that second quarter, the Royals are the first to score in quarter number 3.
You know, our second season starts at sectional play, and we have some big news coming your way. Stay with us. We can announce it officially probably next Wednesday, but it's huge news for IndianaSRN.
Always excited for the news bulletins. Edwards is fouled on the drive. They'll say on the floor. It's going to go against Leffler. That's his first and the first on either team in this second half. Babilia will be the trigger man. Let's watch this, Coach. See if he goes give and go again. Nope, not that time. Didn't need to. Opposite corner instead to Grissom. He misfires. Here come the Royals.
And Grissom is 0 for 2 tonight in three-point land.
Caden Gore, a high pass. Aller had to go walk the baseline.
Kept both feet in. That's a touchdown.
Pass inside. Lauk got it up. Won't fall, but he'll head to the line. What upper body strength by Lauk to somehow get that up with the contact. Didn't go down, but the effort was there. Fouls on Gillis, his second.
You think the Lauk kid might play football?
Maybe. Actually, Coach, believe it or not, a starting offensive lineman on the football team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would
know
never
you're shocked.
imagine.
I
I was
shocked
with that. I know this one. I would not want to have Taco relays with him. He would dust me.
No food eating contest.
I love Taco Bell. I'm afraid he would be out of house at home.
Splits the pair, makes it a 4-point game. Great defense there by the Royals.
Gillis got in between the rim and the defender. Hard to get that ball up on the rim.
Got to use the basket as an extra defender sometimes when you're mismatched. Pass to Lauk. High-low. No. Tried to follow his shot. He did. Gillis hands straight up. Lauk again, and he's fouled. The big fella doing work down low. And the big fella himself, a sophomore. Foul on Edwards. His first. Second on the Golden Eagles. Clean free throw for the sophomore. Give him 7 now. 5 of 7 from the line. In and out on the second. Stays a 3-point game. A 5-0 run for the Royals. Babilia ends that right there. Beautiful find by Edwards.
That's the best give and go you can ever do.
Defense fell asleep. 17 for Babilia. Long three. Won't go. Rebound won by Edwards. Kegaris wanted that to fall. Edwards almost lost it. Somehow gets it up and is hacked by Leffler. Let's look at the give and go.
I mean, look at that. See this. Everybody's sealed. I mean, it's almost like Hoosiers. Don't let the paint dry.
I mean, Leffler has to immediately commit and give up Edwards. The foul is going to go against Luke Kegaris.
Well,
but he has to commit right then and there because you're already beat off this. Babilia's past you.
Yeah, but what you have to do, though, is you got to use the word help. Addicts leads at halftime, 36-24 over Washington.
30-25 your score. Ooh, hot potato with it. Extra pass. They don't make it. Gore had an opening. Now he resets things.
And that's, I guess you heard me say ooh, because that's exactly, as a coach, you want to make that pass.
Need one more to swing it. Gore trying to solve this Golden Eagles defense.
See the help defense on the Golden Eagles side.
Pass inside, and a foul is going to go against, I believe, Gillis. If so, that's his third.
And that's a very good call, because what happened is he took the space lane, and he's allowed to come down to do that.
Just the second foul on Gillis. Correction there. Lead is 5 at 30-25. And a body contact foul goes against Edwards. That's his second. The Golden Eagles fans none too pleased with that one. Past the halfway point of this third quarter. Keggers to trigger in. Gets it back. Almost lost the handle. Gore. Pocket picked. Elijah Edwards the steal. What a spin move by Grissom. High off the window and in.
He knew where to go with the basketball, didn't he?
Lead back to 7. Highest it's been is 8, and Coach Watts wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. Stay with us on IndianaSRN.
Make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Back at Roncalli High School, Golden Eagles on top of the Royals 32-25 with 3:30 to go in this third quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Alley Cat Gymnastics. If you have a child attending a daycare or preschool in the greater Indy area, are they interested in gymnastics or a Ninja Warrior class? Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. We even have ninja classes for your little warrior. For more information, visit our website at www.alleycatgymnastics.com or call us at 317-820-9484.
You know, I kind of registered myself, and she wouldn't let me. I'm too old. She was afraid I would hurt myself, like throw out a hip or something. Thanks, Allie. I appreciate it.
Probably for the best.
I tell you what, my grandson will, though, this summer. He'll be going.
All about it. Have to keep us posted. Leffler matched up with Elijah Edwards. Good no call. A little Euro. Great help defense by Babb. He forced the jump ball tie-up. Came out of nowhere. The arrow will favor the Golden Eagles, but what an effort by the senior.
The effort tonight, much almost like an emergency, that they're on life support and they need to do something, and they really are playing very, very well, are the Royals.
Bavilla gets it in. Cherry now has it. A handoff to Bavilla. Gets a switch with Hegwood. Bavilla slipped. Now Grissom all the way. Missed it. Rebound Kegeris. Lauk has it. Leaves it. Donahue, no. Halfway down and then dropped out. Both teams shot it at a 40% clip from beyond the arc in that first half. And a foul away from the basketball. Going to go, I think, on Donahue. We'll call it on Kegeris instead, his second. Third on the team.
And now here it comes to the design play. Let's see if Bavilla will get the ball off the catch.
Seen it a couple times tonight. Cherry shuffled the feet. The freshman walked with it before he put it on the deck.
That's really good defense by Kegeris, because what he has done, he set himself and he made him go left, and he couldn't put the ball on the floor quick enough.
They knew that they were looking for that Babilia handoff.
Yep.
Able to seal it perfectly. Donahue. Kagaris, Lauk calling for it. A mismatch. It's stolen away. Grissom quickly up ahead. Babilia adjusts and finishes. So great in space. 19 now for the senior. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Royals. They'll inbound in front of their own bench on the sideline.
That was a good 30-second timeout by Roncalli that settled him down a little bit. Now what they need to do is just regroup. They need to run some time off the clock, run the offense. I would love them to go inside and see if Lauk can finish on a three-point play. Old-fashioned.
He's been close a couple times tonight. They go deep into the backcourt with Kagaris. Pass inside. Babb stayed with it. Battling, Lauk wants it. A power dribble. They'll reset. Doing a great job of denying Lauk. Is this Golden Eagles defense? A lob pass, Lauk. They're giving him all kind of space on the top of the arc. Not afraid of the big fella pulling from there. Rattled it home to Donahue for his first basket of the night. Timeout taken by Guerin Catholic. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:17 left to go in this third quarter. Golden Eagles by 7. We'll be right back.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks. Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You say my kid?
Yeah.
Back at Roncalli High School, Golden Eagles, a look at their huddle, leading by 7 with $1:17 to go in this third quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Chimney Solutions. Look no further than Chimney Solutions Indiana. It's our very first customer. We've been committed to delivering the highest level of customer care and the most professional and reliable chimney and fireplace services. Call Chimney Solutions today for service at 317-757-9679. In this third quarter, of course, brought to you by Piper Logistics. Eagles don't have to be in a hurry on this possession, Coach. Got a 7-point lead with about a minute to go in the quarter.
Yeah, I think you just want a high percentage shot here.
Babilia behind the back, can't finish it, and a rebound for Lauk. Gets it out quickly. Babb kicks, Felmuth, long, rebound, last touched by the Royals. Another good look for Roncalli, a couple good ones in the quarter, but it's a lid on the basket.
A little quick, though, don't you think? I mean, you got time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that, but with the 7-point deficit and the way that they've been shooting it in the quarter so far, I feel like you knock down an open look like that, it'll get confidence.
Good point.
That being said, I don't disagree with you that use time as much as you can, and then it's back-breaking.
Because Grissom scores his
with a
fifth
Grissom
point.
triple. Lead is 10. Largest of the game for either team. Royals in a world of trouble. Shot is short. Rebound Elijah Edwards. He almost had it stripped. Edgerton with 10. Edgerton with 5. Around a screen. Picked up his dribble in a tight spot. It lands to Grissom. He heaves. Left it short. And Grissom has his shot blocked by Lauk, who comes up a bit groggy. The lead is 10 for the Golden Eagles. 1 quarter left to go to decide this one. We'll be right back on IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year all sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Back at Roncalli High School for this final quarter. The Golden Eagles of Guerin Catholic in the driver's seat to what would be their 16th win of the season. Lead by 10, 37-27. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers.
A comeback that I cannot believe. Traders Point was down as many as 17 in the second half. Comes back and beats Providence Cristo Rey 50-48 at Traders Point. Congratulations to Craig Cox and the Knights. I tell you what, they have been playing very, very well. I think that's their third straight win of the season. They're on a roll at this special time.
Gotta love a good rally. Final quarter starts with Royals basketball.
And you got to love it. Casey Pierce on the producing role. Bill Ludlow and Justin Griffiths on the game. You know they had a good time.
I bet they had a blast. Pass in the corner. Felmuth for three. That one's good. 6 points now for Felmuth. A little spark of life, perhaps, for the Royals. Immediately taken away. Will Grissom leaving no stone unturned. Another triple for him. Lead back to 10. Ten points now for him. Nice drive and finish. There for Caden Gore, his first basket of the evening. And we're trading punches a little bit now. Royals in need of a stop. They played pretty solid defensively on the Golden Eagles in that third quarter, giving only 9 points up. Unfortunately, they only scored 7. Lauk tried to draw a charge. The official was having none of it as Gillis finishes. Lead back to 10. Donahue matches up with Grissom. Almost shuffled the feet. Felmuth. Now Gore tries to reset things. Not a ton of movement coming from the Royals. They tried to force feed Lauk. It's stolen away. Edgerton has it. Full head of speed by him, the quickster, off the bench.
He is so quick.
Like an Energizer bunny. I said that earlier in the broadcast. He just...
On and on and on.
Exactly.
And now Guerin Catholic is going to use the clock.
Just stretch it out a little bit.
And, you know, this is pretty smart coaching because, you know, you may not have the offensive scoring power that you have had. Kip.
Gillis with a nice finish. 8 for him now. Lead is 12. Largest of the game. Royals run out of time. Skip pass all alone. Donahue knocked down in the corner. 5 points for Anthony. A much needed basket cuts the lead to 9. But again, you're going to need some stops if you're the Royals. And I mentioned it briefly at the start of this quarter. You played a great defensive quarter in the third, giving up only 9, but the offense didn't meet you halfway, only putting up 7. An answer triple. That one's long. Rebound, I think it went off at Edwards' leg. Out of bounds to Roncalli. Donahue triple a moment ago.
Look at the skip pass. I mean, he's just wide open. You gotta defend that.
Great vision there by Roncalli to find the open man, and a nice knockdown for Donahue, just a 36%er from beyond the arc on the season.
You see Bobby Allen in the back there talking to his player what he wants him to do on the defensive end. Players stand there and listen.
Lauk with a mismatch. Skip pass instead. Catch and shoot three. No. Rebound Etchinson. Lauk right there. A body on the deck is Gillis. Lauk was ready to throw everybody, but Billia knocks it down.
He's had a night.
20 now for him. Make that 22 rather.
He warmed up in the second quarter. Stayed hot this third.
Yeah, scoreless in quarter number one. 22 points since, 15 of which came in the second quarter. Coach just mentioned. Pass inside and one. Anthony Donahue, 5 points now in this fourth quarter, keeping the Royals alive. Fouls on Etchinson, his second, the fifth on the team. Matthew Babb checks into the game for the Royals. While Will Grissom's back into the game for Guerin Catholic. Halfway gone, nearly in this fourth quarter. Coach, I'm not saying that we're putting this in the cooler just yet, but the Royals are in need of instant offense that just plagued them the last two quarters.
Yeah, you have to play very good defensively here. What's great defense right there. Now you have to score almost each time down the floor.
Felmuth got free. Long two-pointer is good. 8 points for Felmuth, 7-point game. A little full-court pressure being applied. Cherry a skip pass, and the coaching staff of the Golden Eagles did not like what they had seen. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute on IndianaSRN.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Back at Roncalli, 3:37 left to go in this one. Look at some of the highlights. A Will Grissom three there. A 7-point advantage for the Golden Eagles. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. Want to remind you tomorrow we'll have semi-state action in girls hoops. We'll be in Jasper. I'll be on the call for Lagodi and Greenwood Christian Academy.
And then Sean Crawl and Kurt Darling on the call of the 2A game at University in Linton Stockton. It should be a fun-filled night and a fun-filled day. Jerry Collins heading down with us and Chance Middleton. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to eat lunch because Jerry's buying. Gotta love it.
One of everything? Is that what you're planning on?
I'm hoping it's tacos.
Edwards operates at the volleyball line. He's had a nice night, 7 points for him. It's been his running mate, Babilia, who's had 22. Edwards all the way to the rack and scores. Give him 9 now, and the lead is 9. Felmuth, nice bounce pass and a finish for Donahue.
He's had a good fourth quarter.
And Coach, this is going to turn in, I think, to one of those games where you wonder where was this cutting, where was this movement for the Royals as a jump ball tie-up is forced. Arrow will favor Roncalli. It's not too little too late just yet.
I think the arrow may be incorrect by
scorer's table. They get that corrected.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll stay on this end.
Scorer's table had it wrong.
Abilia looks to inbound it, but I wondered where that instant offense was that we just saw the last two possessions in those second and third quarter lulls they had. Edwards is hacked.
You know, the game has changed so much, Jimmy. The little bump and the head and the...
It's an art now, Coach. It is. And I know that you're not as big a fan as that, and I'm not necessarily either, but if you want to really earn a whistle and you're a guard on a drive, you have to have a little head bob. You have to have... There's theatrics now. Foul's going to go... It'll go against Hegwood. It'll be his third. And by the way, I think that Edwards got fouled on that drive. I don't think that he didn't, but I also think that, that's just the way guard play is on drives like that nowadays. Bevillia is shot off the mark. Not just the high school level, all levels. Quick pass. Felmuth for three. Knocks it down. Thomas Felmuth, it's a 4-point game. With 2 minutes to go, and the Royals are going to take a timeout to draw up their defense. It is going to be a timeout for, my apologies on that one. The way they pointed to the bench, I thought it was, maybe I'm right. Maybe the coaching staff are just out there having a conversation with the officials. Looks like a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Tonight's game brought to you by the ITSA Sportsmanship Program. We want to thank our fans for their continued commitment to promote good sportsmanship. Remember, the folks in black and white shirts are doing this job for our student athletes. Be respectful, we thank you. Also brought to you by Officially Human. Our foundational goal is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and courts. Check out our website at officiallyhuman.com.
Talked to Sandra Walters today a little bit about some games, officials, and if you would like to become an official, as a nice 3-point basket right there. And you would like to be an official, contact Sandra Walters at the office of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. She would love to set you up with a mentor and get ready to blow the whistle. It's a great art.
This is a 13-5 run by the Royals. As they give a foul, they have one more to give. And after that, it'd be 1-1 in effect. But a 13-5 run, since it was 44-32. Cherry is fouled, so they'll foul the freshman. It looks like that was the decision made by Coach Wantz and the Royals coaching staff is to play the fouling game early. Looking at percentages, Cherry's not a bad one to foul at 70% on the year, nor is Gillis at 53%. Bevillia, one of the last ones you want to foul at 75%. They get it into Cherry. Now Bevillia has it. I think they might have just wanted to get the foul count up so the next foul they gave would activate the penalty.
I think that's a pretty good idea because you're going to match free throw to field goals.
And now a foul is committed there by Matthew Babb. So now you're playing the 1-1 game. Again, we mentioned Bevillia, the second best free throw shooter on the team at 75%. Not where I would have given the foul myself, but 90 seconds to go. You got to take advantage of where you can.
And now you're playing offense to defense for Roncalli, and Guerin Catholic is doing the same thing. Jack Cherry comes off the floor, put Gillis back in as defense, and all of a sudden Gillis on the offensive end will probably go away, and Cherry will be on the floor.
Bevillia missed it long. A rebound won by Grissom, though. No, it squirts out. Jump ball tie-up, or is it a timeout? No, it is not. It's a jump ball tie-up, and the arrow favors this time the Royals. Man, what a dire situation for Roncalli. Looked like they had the bodies down there to secure that board, and Grissom, a nice spin move.
Yes.
To almost secure that. So 90 seconds to go. At one point, a 12-point deficit, a 13-5 run for the Royals. They trail by 4. Kageris on Etchison. Ran out of time, and he threw it away. Great defense by the junior. And Edwards is now fouled. I don't know what the game plan was for Kageris, but he ran out of space. And once you're airborne,
you got to do something with
one option.
Exactly. Now Edwards knocking down a 1-1 here.
A 69% free throw shooter. That one's off the mark, and a foul is going to go against the Golden Eagles, which is either their 6th or their 7th. That's the 6th.
That's on Will Grissom. That's his 3rd.
Keep an eye on that in this final minute for team. Any foul the rest of the way by either team is free throws. Royals will roll it up the floor. Kagaris. Donahue pulls up, is fouled, can't turn it.
Wow.
What a swing that would have been.
Guerin foul number 12, Grissom, his 4th, team 7.
Well, Grissom now has 4.
Well, I tell you what, when you said he had 3, I was like, all right, coach, it's a minute and 11 to go. Let's. But now it's 4. Next one, you're out of here. Free throw, clean from Donahue. He now has 9
in the quarter.
It's a 14-5 run since it was a 12-point advantage at 44-32. Both are made, 2-point game. Now, if you're Roncalli, you don't have to foul immediately. There's no shot clock in high school hoops, but you can play this out for a bit.
You know, the down the stretch, missed free throws hurt Guerin.
Babilia just trying to put on skates there, Hegwood, and he's hacked. So this will be the last 1-and-1 trip for the Golden Eagles. Babilia missed the front end of one a second ago. We mentioned the senior, a 75% shooter from the line. More offense, defense substitutions here.
These free throws are really, really important here.
Clean. Like I mentioned a possession or two ago, I understand you don't have many options there. Babilia is just going to put you on skates. But he's one of the last people I'd want to foul. Makes them both. 4-point game.
52 seconds to play.
Donahue, nice crossover, floater, no. Rebound, won and secured big time by Grissom. Lauk commits the foul. So it'll send Grissom to the charity stripe. Second foul on Lauk, 10th on the team, so 2 free throws now. Grissom a 79% free throw shooter, the best on the team. Missed the front end.
Well, I like the little hustle of Edward saying, "Oh."
See, it's glad we did all that stat prep. 79% free throw shooter, best on the team.
Well,
first foot off the mark.
Yeah, send your hate mail to Jimmy Cook in care of IndianaSRN.
Splits the pair, 5-point game and a timeout taken by Guerin Catholic. The full timeout. We'll take one as well. Don't miss the conclusion of this one. Just a 5-point game on IndianaSRN.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back at Roncalli High School. Royals trailing by 5. Jimmy Cook alongside the coach Keith Myers. It's been a back and forth fourth quarter. And then an extended run by the Royals. They've outscored the Golden Eagles 15-8. Since it was 44-32, but running out of time here. Gore will walk it ahead. Got to score in a hurry. And Edwards jumped the passing lane. Edwards steals it and puts it up and in. You can put this one in the cooler. Lead now at 7. A 5-0 run. 3 in the air. 3 through the bottom of the net. Caden Gore trying to extend the game back down to 4. We'll stay here with 18 seconds to go. Coach, I tell you this. I know it's only a 4-point game, and there is still life in play here, but the Royals are going to go back and look at this film and wonder where these points were in the second and third quarter.
I think you're right. And the other thing is they're hot and cold, but all in all, they played a really, really exceptionally good game.
The best game I've seen. And again, my sample size is small, but probably the best game that I've seen from them all season.
Yep.
I look forward to talking with coaching staff, with our friend Rob Brown after the game, see if he can affirm that it is one of their best games of the season. But even though wins and losses are really what matter at the end of the day, there is a second season coming. And the idea that Roncalli is finally piecing together quality lineups and quality areas to score is promising for them moving forward.
Yeah, and I tell you, they play a tough sectional down at they go to Decatur Central this year because Southport doesn't host, but that's a tough sectional. Parameridian's in that sectional, Southport's in that sectional. I do believe Ben Davis, I think, may be in that sectional. It's
a lot of familiar faces.
It's a tough 4A sectional.
Edwards will be the trigger man. They lead by 4. Trying to get it into Babilia. They do. Got a foul. And they foul Joseph with 15 seconds to go. Hegwood's fouled out of the game.
Well, and I think that's one of the things that Coach has done tonight. He used players to hack-a-shack, if you will, and it did not affect his good shooters or the flow of the game. Actually, he played very well. This is a good team all around, other than you may be short on the scoreboard.
This is the 11th ranked team in Class 3A. Let's make that clear. This is a Golden Eagles team that averages about 65 per contest. You're holding them about 10 underneath that. You got to be happy, all things considered, as you look at the film from this one. And again, there's still 15 seconds left. We've seen crazier things happen. But if it trends the way we think it's trending, they'll fall to 8-11, but a very promising step in the right direction for Roncalli.
I agree. And if you're Guerin, you struggle tonight, and you still end up possibly winning this thing.
Donahue from deep, long rebound. Grissom threw it off the leg of Leffler. Out of bounds with 6 seconds left. Eagles have to get it in. Babilia does. Avoids the contact. There will be no foul. And Babilia dribbles it out to end this one. It should be noted for Coach Allen, victory number 100 in his 9th season in the high school coaching ranks. Congratulations to Coach Allen. Always a marquee achievement to have on the resume. I have no doubt that basketball, or at least for commemorative basketball, will be ready for him to go
tomorrow
Put it on the trophy case.
Against Chittard. I would assume you're correct.
Hats off to him. And hats off to the Golden Eagles, outlasting a furious rally by the Royals. Roncalli coming up just a tad short. They'll fall to 8-11 on the season. Let's start first with the visiting Eagles coach. It got scary a little bit there, but ultimately that 19-point second quarter put them over the top, and they were able to fight off that Royals rally.
Yeah, and the one thing that you were on the road. It's a conference opponent. You win it. Now you're one win away from finishing second place in this conference, which Covenant Christian ran away with it the first 2 weeks of the season. So that's a promising thing. You're back home against Chittard tomorrow night, which is another conference opponent, and then you're home against Anderson. Job well done. Struggled a little bit, but you got to get your hats off. The Royals held them in check. Johnny Harrell said 59-50, 56-50. Not too bad. He was pretty close there.
additionally to that, hats off to the Royals with their performance tonight. You look at the bookend quarters, your first frame and your fourth frame, 30 points for the Royals, just 21 for the Eagles. The middle quarters is where the Golden Eagles and where the Royals are still looking for consistency. Just 15 points in quarters 2 and 3 for the Royals, 28 points for the Golden Eagles, ultimately where the game is won. However, Coach Watts is going to be able to look back at this one. There's a couple games left for the postseason for them, and what, as you mentioned, is a very tough sectional, and no, it's a team trending in the right direction. 18 points in that final quarter.
And if you're a fan of the Royals, you got to be thrilled with the performance these kids have played today. Rob Brown said it earlier. They were looking for an identity. I think even in a loss, I think they found some gel that's going to make them play and do very, very well. I do believe they play they play Franklin Central tomorrow, correct? At Franklin, and end up with at Babuff next Tuesday.
Yeah, that'll be on the road at Franklin Central, 7:30 start time for the Royals. For the Golden Eagles, they'll next be in action against Chittard. That's tomorrow at 3:30.
Right here on IndianaSRN.
Be a broadcast you're going to want to be a part of. Also, don't forget to be a part of our semi-state action tomorrow. Get started with ourselves game 1 with Lagodi and Guerin Christian Academy.
Should be a fun game.
Looking forward to bringing you that one on the IndianaSRN family of networks. Last thing before we step away, unlike most broadcasters, IndianaSRN's funding comes primarily from donations and school subscriptions. Please help us put more kids on TV by contacting us via email at coach@indianasrn.org. Of course, you can also go to the website, indianasrn.org. Just hit that donate button on the website. All those donations go right back into the product of helping put these young student-athletes back center stage. IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game. We thank you. Coach, some final thoughts stepping away from this one.
Final story, just great games tonight. I think we have a score of the Washington Addicts game. I did not catch it, but I think Addicts won tonight. Started at 63-48. Big game tomorrow also, the semi-states games that we have, but Addicts, Fort Wayne Blackhawk on the network. Huge game, and also then the Guerin Chittard game. It's been fun to work with you again. Can't wait. About 4 hours from now, we head down to Jasper.
Always a pleasure, Coach. Looking forward to that one. Tip of the cap, as always, to Jerry Collins for the great job keeping us afloat all night long. Again, our final in this one. Golden Eagles improve to 16-3. Royals fall to 8-11, courtesy of a 56-50 Guerin Catholic win. And until we talk to you next time, I'm Jimmy Cook for the Coach Keith Myers, saying so long, everybody.